And that's where you're going to get that nice burst of flavor as it cooks down. Now you can do, at this point, you can do one of two things. You can add your sausages now, or you can add them later. I think I'm going to do my sausages later because I want to have them as more of a garnish than actual part of the main dish. Or like actually incorporate it into all the sauce. So while that's cooking down, I'm going to get my heavy cream. I'm using heavy cream and red pepper paste, which you can find at any of your local Asian markets, to give it that flavor, that rose color and flavor, and it adds an extra layer of spice to it. Okay, so now this is looking pretty good. You know what? Actually, I am going to pivot and change my mind. I'm going to actually get those sausages ready. So, because I don't want to overcook this, I'm actually going to, probably shouldn't be doing this. Pull that off the heat. I'm going to take it off the heat for a minute whilst that is kind of cooking there. I really shouldn't do that, but I want to pivot. So, I am going to get the sausages back. So let me see here where you can see where I'm working. And I'm actually going to slice them into slices and incorporate that instead. One thing I really love doing is using these disposable gloves that you can get, so I can handle the food without worry. So now my sausages are all cooked and everything, so I'm actually going to slice them. Now normally you should do this on a cutting board. I'm cutting corners here and I shouldn't, but let's see how this works out. Yeah, cutting it in this kind of plate, it's not ideal, but it still works. And the fact that we already cooked the sausages through, I don't have to worry about it being raw inside. As you can see, the sausages are fully cooked. To show you that right here, you can see the sausage is fully cooked. Now, I do want to preface, if this is your first time on my stream, I am very much an amateur home cook. I have no training, no whatsoever. Everything I know how to do, I've learned from countless hours on YouTube, watching cooking channels, asking people. So this is all kind of as I go. The reason I decided to pivot and cut the sausages and add it to the mixture right now is because I want that fat from the sausages, that oil, to add an extra layer of flavor to the sauce, to add that richness that you would get. Now, with a traditional, I guess not a traditional, but with a roast pasta, you would add bacon at this point. I decided not to use bacon. You can, and you would just do the same thing. You would slice up bacon. You probably wouldn't pre-cook it, but it would be raw bacon, and you would add it to your onions and garlic. So it would cook at the same time, and as it releases the oils from the bacon, that infuses into the onions and the garlic. So that's why I'm actually planning to do this now instead. I'm going to add the sausages so it has the flavors from the sausages and the seasoning in it to add to the onions and the garlic. And I'm trying to get this done quickly so my onions and garlic don't cool down. Gotta be careful there, I almost lost the sausage. Alright. This was an impromptu decision to do a live cook today. Normally I would have prepped more in advance or kind of planned things out. So that's why I'm a little all over the place. So please bear with me on that. How not to do it? What is the name of the one? What is the pork content? Actually, these are store-bought. I'm not 100% sure what the store pork content is. I do know they are pork sausages. And for a red scallion, I can guarantee you that these are not raw. They are 100% cooked to 155 degrees Fahrenheit. These aren't fries, these are actually rice cakes. So they will be cooked later. So now that I have the sausages cooked, prove it. At the very beginning of the stream, you saw, if you signed in, you would have seen that they were actually in the hot water bath because they were done sous vide style. I don't know how familiar you are with sous vide cooking, but I've been doing that for the last 2 years now, and I can guarantee you that this is very much cooked sausages. And if you want me to prove it, I'll eat one right now for you guys. Sir, won't be pro chef? No, I am very much an amateur chef. I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants on this. You can use any type of size of sausages that you wanted. I prefer to use smaller ones so I can get more volume going in the pot without overflowing the pot. Because you also want to think visual when you are plating as well. Hey Don, how are you? Nice Star Wars apron? Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. This is a Star Wars apron that I bought a long time ago. I think I bought it at Williams-Sonoma. I believe they've gone out of business though. But yeah, I've had this for years. It's my favorite apron. I love using it all the time. Star Wars, you know, Darth Vader and all that. Luke Skywalker. Yeah, I'm doing a live cooking, Don. I figured I'd try something new. Okay, so after this is heating it back up, I'm going to add the sausages into the onions and garlic. Fine. So go in here.